I love the human biology.
I'm lactose intolerant. I don't. Two Canadian guys trying weird beers.
Okay, I'm Ed. This is my son Zach. We're two Canadian guys trying weird beers.
Ah!
What the hell is that?
Isn't that one of the first rules of improv? If you don't know what to say, just scream.
No!
Oh. My bad.
Jesus Christ. No, I'm pretty sure one of the first rules of improv is not shrieking like a banshee.
Oh, I should go read the book again. But hey, just for laughs, hit me up.
Okay, so we got beers. Why? Because beeriness is cheeriness.
I think if that's what you're going to say, you should have just screamed. Can we put that on a shirt?
Yeah, that would look good on a shirt, wouldn't it?
Wink.
Anyway, so we got beers. But before we hit these rather unusual looking beers, palate cleanser. So the palate cleanser is La Serpiente Implumata. It's a Reposado 100% agave azul. Okay, ready? In for a penny, in for peritonitis.
Oh! It makes me want to shrink back to my phylactery.
Your what?
My phylactery.
What the hell's that?
It's a thing that holds a lich's soul, so that they cannot be killed until you destroy their phylactery.
Nerd alert! Nerd alert! So I don't know what you were talking about. Something that you put a lich's soul in?
Yeah. You play D&D.
Not for a long time. And liches get stitches. What beers do we have?
The beer. So this beer is Alésia, and there's a bunch of French, and it's 5%. I picked this up the other day, and just the bottle alone, with like the shape and the wax seal, got me really intrigued. A friend of mine translated for me, and they said that the back essentially reads that it's brewed in the old way of old style of brewing beer, and I don't know what that is or what that means, but I'm very curious to see what that tastes like.
Cervoise, Gauloise. It says beer's ancestor.
Beer's ancestor, that's it.
What the fuck? 5%, only 5%. Eh? Okay, so this is a mystery beer.
And then
what's
that?
The thing that looks like a tiny, thin nun.
What?
Delerium Tremens. Why would you call a beer that?
Sorry, hang on. What looks like a tiny nun?
Well, if you look it looks like a tiny nun. The white and the blue. Maybe that's just my Catholic upbringing.
Yes, the ever popular Greek nuns, dressed
Greek,
dressed toe to tip in their national colors.
Oh, is this Greek?
No,
it's not. It's a product of Belgium. You're conflating too many things. I'm just saying. It looked, the white and the blue, it kind of looked like a nun. Or it reminded me of a nun. Okay, it doesn't really look like, I don't know any nuns that look like a bottle.
Those are genies, man.
No, I'm expecting a genie to pop out of this one.
That's true.
Okay, you know what? We've gone seriously off the rails.
I don't want to argue anymore.
Anyway, this beer is called Delerium Tremens, which is, it's a strong beer product of Belgium. Brasserie Huyghe. There's a pink elephant on the label, and that's because Delerium Tremens is the shaking and delirium you get if you're an alcoholic.
Oh.
So why would a beer company call themselves Delerium Tremens?
I mean...
So that's just messed up. I mean, I like a Belgian beer, but this seems kind of almost distasteful.
It's keeping it thematic. I hope it is tasty, though.
Well, I hope it's tasty too. It's a family brewery. This is a very twisted thing.
Alcoholism for the whole family.
Yeah,
Bring your kids.
This is like the Adams family. Strong Belgian beer. Delirium is triple fermented to give you a beautiful, strong, golden, blonde Belgian beer with a creamy white head. And that's it.
This just in. Yeah, delirium tremens is a severe form of alcohol withdrawal. It involves sudden and severe mental or nervous system changes, such as shaking, hallucinations, delusions, confusion, fever, high blood pressure, irregular heart rate, and heavy sweating or shivering.
I'm mystified by the fact that a brewery would call their beer, name their beer after what happens to an alcoholic when he's going through withdrawals.
8.5%.
Whoa! So are we starting with the nun or with the genie?
I guess we can start with the genie.
Okay.
No, with the nun. I don't know which one's which. Let's start with this one.
Okay. Well, you got the opener.
I do got the opener.
You're going to be tearing this nun's head off. Way to go.
I'm sorry, nun. I hope there's none hard feelings.
Man. That's a good-looking beer.
Nice color.
Ooh, look at the foam. I love it.
That's some good foam.
Oh, man, the beer pours real nice.
Thank you.
Look at this. This is a thing of beauty, eh?
That's sticking around, too. Ooh. That smells like spices.
Well, we'll find out.
Not spicy, but it smells spiced.
Okay, might as well go for it.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, man, is that good.
Oh. It's like it gives your tummy a hug. That's so nice.
It's so smooth. It's if a beer could be described as velvety, this is it.
Who would have thought that withdrawal could taste so good?
I know. Go figure. And this is 8.5%.
That's 8.5%.
Alcohol by volume, and it doesn't taste like it at all. This does not taste like a strong beer.
No, which makes it a bit dangerous.
Yeah, because you can drink a lot of these and get hammered pretty goddamn quick.
I want to have this with like a curry or something.
That would be nice. This is a really good beer.
This is nice.
Well, it's Belgian. I mean, in spite of its rather tasteless name, which we don't mind because we're often rather tasteless.
I'd be really curious if there's like a story behind
why they call it Delerium Tremens.
Yeah,
it's tough because I'm drinking. I'm going, man, I'll have Delerium Tremens any day. You really don't want to be saying that.
Fun fact that I just saw in the bottle,
which is
this brewery, this brasserie, has been around since 1654. Delirium Tremens was created in 1988, and it uses 3 different kinds of yeast. In 1997, Delirium Tremens was nominated Best Beer in the World.
Holy crap!
A gold medal during the World Beer Championships in Chicago in 1998 confirmed that worldwide recognition.
That I understand. I can endorse that. Because I agree. That's one of the best beers I've had. Okay, so we've learned something about this beer. It's an award. It's a world-class beer.
One of the best beers in the world as of 1998. Still holds its own.
Yep.
That's really good.
Oh,
amazing start.
I don't know what's going to happen with this old Timey-Wimey beer.
Just in.
But Alésia.
Alésia is a historical reconstruction and was developed after several years of research and development where history, literature, and archaeological work guided the development of this Celtic Cervoise, ancestor of beer. Alésia is closed with a screw cap like a bottle of wine. To open it, simply unscrew the capsule. Apparently this comes from 52 BC.
So
I think that's really cool.
It really doesn't tell us much more about this beer, though. Like the type of beer is it?
I think a drink is worth 1,000 words, wouldn't you say?
Well, first, palate cleanser. I'm really curious, but I'm also kind of concerned. All that stuff didn't really tell us like much about the beer itself.
I mean, it kind of did in a very different way than we're used to being told about beers.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say this is a Gruit beer.
A Gruit beer?
Gruit.
And where did you grow it?
Gruit is what beer I guess what beer used to be or how they used to brew beer, and essentially instead of using like before hops, it was just a bunch of spices and herbs and all kind of stuff. And the Gruit was usually the base for the beer.
Okay.
So I'm guessing that's kind of like the springboard for this. Okay, here we go. Ooh.
Oh.
Well,
okay.
Look. Okay, now we got this stuff.
Oh, balls. Why do I gotta be a fucking archaeologist for this shit?
Well, they mentioned archaeology, conception of this beer.
Yeah, I know, but if I want to crack something open like this, I just go order a salt-baked chicken.
I think you're ready. I think you're ready for your close-up there, Mr. DeMille. Do you want me to give it a shot?
No, your nails are too dear.
Okay. It's not gonna stop till we get some beer. Oh my god, that took forever.
Well, it was sealed up in wax. What do you want? It smells old.
Uh-oh. Well, it looks like a decent beer.
It looks good.
It doesn't look like there's any smudge, which you would expect from like a
2,000-year-old beer?
Yeah, like a prehistoric beer. Gronk want beer.
Chung got thirsty.
You know, I'm expecting I really am expecting a genie to pop out of his beer. Dun, 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 dun. You know, that's a show that would never fly in today's today. I Dream of Jeannie.
You mean a scantily clad woman running around calling a guy master?
Yeah, I don't think that would work.
No, it could work.
Really?
Yeah. Just because she's a genie, that doesn't mean she's not an empowered woman.
She's calling the guy master.
That's what genies do! Even fucking Genie from Aladdin did that. Just not with Aladdin, because Aladdin was this, like, chill bro.
Yeah. See, there's a difference. You got the genie from I Dream of Jeannie, who calls the guy master, and she's all fawning, and the genie from Aladdin calls Aladdin Al. He calls him by his name. He's not going, well, you're my master, so I'll bend over. I mean, there's none of that kind of weird stuff.
What version of Aladdin did you watch?
Never you mind, sir. It's on the dark webs. This smells like it was kept in a clay pot. Oh, you know what it smells like? It smells like one of the baths you use when you develop photographs.
I can't wait.
It smells it smells like a prehistoric photographer kept this stuff in a clay pot.
It smells like a Sleestack's house.
Are you seriously making a Land of the Lost reference?
Are you not?
Like talking about clay pots?
I'm sure there was a clay pot in Land of the Lost.
Not by the Sleestacks.
Why not?
Why were they making clay pots?
Because they needed to keep shit in something.
What were they keeping? They were lizard people.
Whatever they want. Their milk?
Their milk? I don't think lizards lactate, sir. Okay.
Also, I'm sorry to do this.
Let's go to the judges on this one.
Lizards. There has to be lizard milk.
No, why the... No.
Reptiles.
What tiles?
Reptiles.
Yeah, why would he lactate?
What tiles? Bathroom tiles? No, reptiles.
I know bathroom tiles don't lactate. Unless you've got the Delerium Tremens. Anyway, should we drink this? Are we waiting? Okay.
Hang on.
Oh, hang on.
This just in.
Whoops.
Females that have mammary glands are from the class Mammalia, or commonly called mammals. All other animals do not have mammary glands. Female mammals produce... Put that away. Female mammals produce milk for their offspring and thus spend a good portion of their time and energy raising their offspring. So, lizards don't have milk?
No! Why would you even think that?
Man, I've been on the internet too long.
What do baby lizards drink?
Yeah, what do baby lizards drink?
Tequila.
I want to drink this
You know,
card.
they call me lizard teats. Dancing at your table, ladies.
Lizard teats. They're rough around the edges.
I'm scaly but lovable. Okay, I guess we should drink this, right? Wow, is that sour?
That's sour. That's not what I expected.
No. I was expecting something like prehistoric.
I don't like it, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. Like, I just don't like it because it's a sour thing.
I'm not a fan of sour beers.
I don't like sour stuff.
But, I mean, this is supposed to be like old timey-wimey beer. It's like, you know, grog like squeeze of lime in beer. Seriously, grog?
You and the fucking lines, man. No, this is really interesting. I was not expecting sour.
You know,
Yeah, no, I'm not putting that in my mouth. No.
Said the bishop to the lizard.
I was hoping for a wider flavor range, a wider flavor palette. Like, this is just sour.
Yeah, well, also keep in mind that if this is based on a 2,000-year-old recipe, the recipes can be very localized. Like, it's not going to have the kind of range of yeast and hops that we'd be used to with as of 1998 world best beer.
If they're keeping true to the methodology, yeah, they didn't use any hops for this.
You know what? I think they are keeping true, and my reasoning... Oh, did I break it?
Now the genie will never come out.
Oh, beans. I feel like such a goober for goobering up the genie.
Come out, genie. Come on.
It feels... It doesn't necessarily taste, but it feels close to a mead.
Yes, I would agree with that.
It's like a sour mead.
I mean, I was hoping for more of the spicy, herby kind of... A lot more of an herbal beer, as opposed to just sour.
I guess Alésia is the person, the place. No, I'm curious what would be in that area because...
Well, it says Gauloise.
It's a Gallic beer.
Gallic.
The Gauls.
The
Gauls.
Gauls.
So Asterix and Obelix drank this beer.
So it's Nordic. That's France.
Yeah.
Ancient France.
Do you like it?
No. But
I was wondering.
I don't like it, but I love it.
You love it conceptually.
I love everything around it. I'm so...
Except for the taste.
I'm so enamored by this beer. Turns out Gaul was France, parts of Belgium, Western Germany, Northern Italy. Good Lord, a lot of places. The Gauls get around.
I have to admit to being fascinated by it. Not a favorite of mine.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't walk into a pub and go, "Yeah, can you get me that old timey-wimey Alésia beer?" Anywho, so do you have film review roundup for these two beers?
Yes. Like, I genuinely, these are some of my favorite beers, just because, like, this was so good, and this is so much fun to just break into and just, like, do a deep dive of. I've had such a good time, and this is probably one of my favorite combinations. Even though I didn't necessarily like this one, it's still so good, just with everything around it. It's such an interesting beer. So I have to give this an Everything Everywhere All at Once out of 10. And if you haven't seen that, you should. It's my favorite movie.
Well, there you go, folks. And Everything Everywhere All at Once out of 10.
I don't want to. I'll have one more.
Okay, we're getting the wrap-up sign.
I feel like that means that the battery's low.
Oh, we're getting flashing batteries. So, okay, Ahmed, this is my son Zach. We're drinking, guys, drinking weird beers, really weird beers in this case. See, I'm doing improv there.
Cool. I'm waiting for the traditional thing.
There we go. Oh, that was terrible.
Cut it. Just cut it.
Just got more improv.
Star Trek shakes.